I bet you're not used to seeing the SCT logo on a Jeep, and that's part of why we're here with Tim Roy from SCT Performance, because there's some big news in your world this year.
Yeah, you know, one of the big announcements we had at SEMA this year is our support for the 96 to 2013 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep product line. So, you know, now that we're coming out with tuners for Chrysler and Jeep, you know, what better to do than build a SEMA vehicle for them? So.
Definitely, and I understand this is the first ever Jeep to have one of your tuners in it?
Yeah, the first ever Jeep to have one of our tuners in it. It's got a live wire TS mounted on the dash and the custom Rugged Ridge dash mount.
Well, Tim, this is definitely a unique build. Tell me about some of the industry partnerships that help support it.
You know, of course, we had to partner with some of our industry partners to build a project like this. So, you know, Rugged Ridge, they give us a lot of the parts for the Jeep. American Force wheels, Mickey Thompson tires, Oracle lighting, Monster hooks gave us the great big hook you see on the back. So.
Very cool. Now, one more time, just to remind me, what other Jeep and Chrysler stuff are you supporting?
All 96 to 2013 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep vehicles. Gas only, no diesel yet.
But I'm sure that's on the way, knowing you guys. Now, specific to this Jeep, what do you call it? Tell me a little bit about this rig.
Well, you know, this Jeep we bought for R&D. It was a pretty stock-looking Jeep. Nothing fancy. It was just a base model Jeep. One day we were sitting around chatting. We decided, you know, hey, why don't we build this thing into a vehicle for SEMA? And, you know, it just exploded from there. So.
Have you had it out on the trail? How's it do?
I haven't out on the trail yet. It basically got finished and loaded onto a transport truck, shipped it out here, but I did get to drive it into position. So.
Perfect. So it backed up onto the ramps. Okay, that's good to hear. Well, to learn a little bit more about this, we're going to go meet with Patrick from Rugged Ridge. He's going to tell us more about some of the accessories on this rig. And these headlight brush guards are just a couple of the Rugged Ridge accessories that we've got on this Jeep behind us. I'm here with Patrick, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what's on this rig.
What we have here is some items that we worked with SCT when they were building up their Jeep for the SEMA show. One of the main items is the center console mount for the GPS and the phone mount. What we did is we worked with them when they were early on in the stages, helped them get their system set up so that they could mount it up there for clear visibility. What's interesting about it is that it allows you to also do dual mounts. You can mount a cell phone or your GPS facing forward, but also there's a secondary mount that allows you to put a GoPro or any type of camera so that you can do a little bit of trail video as well at the same time. Another item we have is our Hurricane flat flares that we developed this year. What we did is we came out with flares that allow you to have a little more clearance, allows you to have a better center of gravity on your vehicle by not necessarily having to have as tall of a lift to clear your tires. We have a distinctive styling for it. And then also what we have is our performance hood that we came out with this year. It's been specifically designed to help radiate or extract heat that develops underneath the hood of the Jeeps when you're on trail rides. Because when you're on the trail, it idles a lot, and you need to get that heat out of the vehicle.
Yeah, when you don't have air running through the radiator, you need a way to get that heat out of the engine compartment. And I see also these hood clamps. Those are a specialty of yours and very popular.
They're very popular. We actually came out with those last year. They've been doing really, really well. What they do is they replace the factory rubber ones that have a tendency to either crack or stretch or even cause flutter on the vehicles as they're going down the expressway. These are all billet, and they attach solid, and it keeps the hood from moving. It also gives it a distinctive style to the vehicle.
Definitely. Very distinctive style. That's an understatement. Well, Patrick, thanks for being here. Thanks for telling us a little bit about this Jeep. You can find out some more about SCT and their new support of the Chrysler and Jeep vehicles at sctflash.com.